Well, we're going to still stick with the Commodore 64. We are trapped in 1985. We're going to be doing a classic gaming review of winter games. This is a personal favourite of mine. Let's take a look at this absolute classic. Well, here we have Winter Games. It's a game that was developed by Chris O'Birth, published by Epix, and was released in 1985. The game came out on various platforms, including the excellent Commodore 64. I can't remember if this actually was just after or just before the other gaming hit, Summer Games 2. You do 7 events at the Winter Olympics, and I'm not going to subject you to the national anthem at the end of every event. My ears won't take it. Right, obviously there's no story involved with this, so as always, story 8 out of 10. Right, I'll shut my trap quick and let's watch the opening ceremony. I've always thought the guy running on there was particularly blocky. Didn't look anywhere near as good as Summer Games 2 at the time. When I mentioned this to Big Mart, the reaction was, "It's winter, you div! He's dressed up in warm clothing." The blockiness was accepted. Hot dog. I was always fair, never good. There's only one person I know that's ever got a perfect 10 on that. That's Big Mart. Kudos, my friend, kudos. Audio. I actually think this is a brilliant attempt. You know, the national anthem is what it is. We are only using the SID chip. Everything else, the sound effects, they are very good, to be fair. It's not fantastic, but I tell you what, it's not poor either, is it? I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. Controls. Well, this game was certainly not a joystick wrecker. You weren't just whacking the joystick left to right as fast as you can. You had to master the controls. You had to learn the controls for each event. And that was a challenge within itself. I remember that, oh my god, I've got to actually move this in time with his feet. Because if I just move the joystick as fast as I can, nothing happens. And that was a brilliant innovation at the time. It didn't just prolong the joystick, but you had to become better at those certain single events. Some of them I was great at, but some of them I was terrible at because I couldn't get the timing right. And for that, for controls and the simplicity and the fact that you had to learn them, develop your skills to make yourself better, it's going to get 8 out of 10. Can't stand figure skating, hated it, end of. Graphics. Astonishing back in the day, and you know what, I'm getting a bit of goose pimples because I just love this game so much. Yeah, I know, look, she's skating on what is just a white background, but it's supposed to be ice, and to us it was ice. You've got shading, you've got tons of detail, tons of colour. The way the characters move was so smooth. It's just brilliant, and for that it'll get more than my 0.4. It gets 8 out of 10. Free skating, hate it, don't like it, end of. Gameplay. There's only 2 events I don't like on this game, purely because I'm crap at them. I could never do them. Free skating, figure skating. And to be honest, I always thought it was a little bit of a cop-out as well, because it's just the same thing but bloody longer. You can tell I don't like it, yeah? Apart from that, this is an excellent game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I do thoroughly enjoy it. It's got a lot of variety. The only downside is playing it again and again did get monotonous and was only fun with friends. For that, I'm going to be a little bit harsh and give it 6 out of 10. Overall, this is a fantastic game, unless you really do like ice skating. But it's a fantastic game with friends. It can get very boring on your own. It's no fun on your own, if I'm honest. You need to have the challenge of, well, 2-player or more. For that, it's fantastic. Great fun. I still can't do the hot dog. I still can't beat Martin. I really can't. Perfect 10 every time he can do it. He's fantastic at it. But you know what? It gets 7.4 out of 10, which I think is still a fantastic score. Yeah, I know my scores are poor, but come on, be serious. I've not played this game for over 25 years, and there was one event that I was super shit hot at. And you know what? I'm crap at it now, and that's the biathlon. I used to nail that. I used to hit the targets every single time. Old age, it's a killer. It really is. It is a good game. Like I've said, it's only fun with friends these days. It's one of those games that'll sit on the shelf, and if there's a gang of us and we want to play a few old retro games, it may get dusted off and we'll whack it on. Apart from that though, it just sits there as part of my collection, and that's a bit of a shame really. So I'm really happy I've dug this out and showed it you guys, and it's brought back some great memories. It really has. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please drop me any comments. You can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter. At Twitter it's B_Horde Clinic, and on Facebook it's Betty Horde Clinic. Or just Google me. I'm sure I'm probably up there now. I've been doing this now for nearly 12 months. Right, I'm going to leave you guys to it. Thanks for watching. Love the support from you guys. I'll catch you again. Take care.